covering the villages for you. Here's Jill Winters and the VNN Lifestyle News Team.
A villager raves about his Thunderbird. Plus, local crafters find enjoyment in their weekly gatherings. When wildfires tore through the Hawaiian island of Maui last month, it caught the attention of people around the country and the world. Here in the villages, community members and businesses stepped up to help. On Sunday, the club One World, One Dream Peace is having a fundraiser show, 6 p.m. at Seabreeze Recreation. The first event that benefited Doctors Without Borders in March raised $7,000. This group is a nonprofit disaster and humanitarian relief organization that sends donations to areas in need. Since forming in 2019, they have donated $43,000 for disaster recovery support. John and Van Thompson of the village of Orange Blossom Gardens started the group. Van is the leader of the Asian Culture Performers, which is scheduled to perform Sunday. Another group that will perform is Hula Ohana, previously called Aloha Oka Hula. Leader Carrie Wood says it's a huge honor to be able to help Maui in the city of Lahaina. They will be wearing pink skirts because Carrie says the color of Maui is pink. Each of the Hawaiian Islands has a corresponding color that represents different flowers that grow on that island. Tickets to One World, One Dream Peace are $20 per person. You can get your tickets by calling Van at 714-548-2372. Meanwhile, Island Fin Poke and Brownwood joined more than 30 other franchises for a Maui fundraiser. They combined for $10,770, which was given to the Maui Food Bank. Owner Jody Machensky says Island Fin is a very philanthropic company, and they are often doing fundraisers for both local groups and national nonprofits. She says they like getting to use the store as a way to make positive change. And over the course of 3 weeks, New Covenant United Methodist Church in the Villages and its congregants donated $25,000 to the Lahaina Relief Fund, according to Reverend Harold Hendren. For even more about how this community is stepping up for Maui, look at the front page of Friday's Daily Sun. New Covenant United Methodist Church in the Villages is gearing up to host a special event in February. The church will be the site for the first local Night to Shine event February 9th, and they are in need of volunteers. Night to Shine was started in 2014 by the Tim Tebow Foundation to give people with disabilities ages 14 and older an unforgettable prom night experience. New Covenant teaching pastor Jeff Vermilia says it's a privilege and a wonderful opportunity to host this event at their church, as they have always wanted to host one of these. New Covenant Creative Director of Digital and Communications Bradley Collins says every guest of Night to Shine enters this complimentary event on a red carpet complete with a warm welcome from a friendly crowd and paparazzi. Once inside, guests visit hair, makeup, and shoe shine stations run by volunteers. The main attraction, of course, is the music and dancing and the crowning of a king and queen of the prom. To pull off this event, the church is seeking about 200 volunteers. If you are interested, just send an email to the address on your screen. After this short break, residents show off their precision driving skills.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. This hurricane preparedness tip from VNN and WVLG is brought to you by the Villages Insurance.
Hi, this is WVLG staff forecaster Christopher James. What happens after a hurricane? Continue listening to WVLG for the latest updates. Let your family know you're safe. Avoid drinking or preparing food with tap water until you are sure it's not contaminated. Check refrigerated food for spoilage. Remember, if in doubt, throw it out. Wear protective clothing and be careful when cleaning up to avoid injury. Check on your neighbors as soon as possible. Use the phone only for emergency calls. Watch animals closely and keep them under your direct control. If your community has experienced a hurricane or any disaster, register on the American Red Cross Safe and Well website, www.redcross.org/safe and well. Keep listening for more information, including supplies, pet tips, and detailed information to keep on hand during hurricane season, presented by The Villages Insurance. And thanks for listening to Your Villages Soundtrack, WVLG.
Your Village's soundtrack is here for you throughout hurricane season and severe weather season.
Idalia, now a Category 4 hurricane.
This WVLG Hurricane Update is brought to you by Villages Insurance. Please listen carefully.
And we're also going to be joined by our forecasters, Dave Toll and Christopher James.
If you take a look at your home here in the Villages, that's getting almost 2/3 of the way up.
Rainfall in the Villages between 1 and 4 inches, and the wind speeds we expect going between 30 and 40 miles an hour during the brunt of the storm.
This Hurricane Update, we have the information you need when you need it. Stay tuned to WVLG. This is VNN.
Word continues to spread around the Villages community about the flying golf cart stunt pilots. Back in April, they were asked to put on a performance on Del Rio Drive within the village of Mira Mesa, and VNN was there to capture the fun.
We rolled into a huge crowd at Mira Mesa. My gosh, they were lined up. That street is 500 feet long because I know how long the stages are because we have to fit our stunts to them. So it's 500 feet of people on both sides of the street. Unbelievable, very impressive. And then we just went through our routine. So we had fun, the spectators had a blast. We practice this stuff every week and we're always polishing it because it gets extensive. I mean, we're very close to other carts. And we've got about 25 stunts in our arsenal now. But the payoff for us is when we come out on stage with the music blaring and the people there and they're cheering us on. I mean, that's our payoff right there. It's so thrilling and exhilarating to get that energy, and that makes it perfect for the next one that we have to do. So yeah, it's a lot of work leading up to it, but that's the payoff. We don't charge anything. We don't put out a tip jar. We just want to come and do for free and entertain the village people here and just have a blast doing it. And everybody on the team is very enthusiastic. They love performing. In fact, over the last 6 weeks, we've done 7 performances. We wouldn't normally do that many, but we got a lot of requests, and I kept asking the pilots, are you guys okay doing 2 a week, 3 a week? Yeah, we want to do it. We want to do them. We have 15 members, and we've got 8 choice drivers that are typically driving. We have 1 on injured reserve right now, so we were doing 7 today. I mean, we just roll in here, we all know what we're doing, we all know our jobs, and we go out and hit the stage, and it's just magic. I mean, every once in a while, you know, we might have a touch here and there, but you know, on most of the stunts we're going so slow it doesn't make any difference. Jeanette, when we're doing the Venus flytrap, we're the trap, we're together, and she always likes to come up and rub the wheels with me. That's how close we are. So that's like our signature move when we're flying the trap. No one knows that on the spectators, but the 2 of us, you know, we know what's going on. We enjoy that. The Venus flytrap is my favorite. We just started developing reverse stunts. So we've got the blind man's bluff that we did, and I'm really liking that one. We had one that we did when we first came on stage. That's called Rush Hour, and I'm developing 4 or 5 other reverse stunts that incorporate more people. I really like that, but for a technical stunt that's visually impressive in my mind is the one where we do the sidewinder. When there's carts lined up, half go one way, half go the other, and they cross in the middle of the road back and forth from curb to curb. I think that one is just a beautiful move. We have a grand time entertaining other people, and we're always looking for pilots who might want to join up and be stunt drivers. We're happy to have that.
If you're interested in scheduling a free performance by the Flying Golf Cart Stunt Pilots, you can send an email to flyinggolfcarts@yahoo.com.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Saturday is the first day of fall, and we got a great one. 86 is going to be the high with no chance of rain on Saturday or Sunday. Sunday's high is going to be 88, 89 on Monday and Tuesday with that chance of rain coming back early next week.
Village of Dunedin resident Roger Wheeling used to own a 1955 Ford Thunderbird. He wasn't planning to sell it, but a buyer came along, so he did. He knew exactly what he wanted for his next car, as you'll learn in this week's Love My Ride feature.
1955 Ford Thunderbird Resto Mod. A Resto Mod is somebody that's took an original car and upgraded the running gear. Some people do the interior. Mine's pretty much original, but all the running gear is upgraded. I was telling some of the guys in the T-Bird Club that I didn't want another original T-Bird, that I wanted another T-Bird, but I wanted to get a Resto Mod. So it turned out one of the guys in the club knew the guy that built this car. This guy built this car, passed away. So this car was in a garage up in the Spanish Springs area, and it had been sitting there over 4 years since this guy died. It's just sitting there covered up and nothing ever done to it. And she let me come and look at it, that she was kind of getting ready to get rid of it. So I made her an offer on it, and she took it. 5.0 liter Mustang, 302 cubic inch from a early model Mustang, and it has a C4 Ford transmission, and it has a 9-inch Ford rear end. Taillights are from a 55 Mercury station wagon, and they fit perfect on a 55 or 56 Thunderbird. And I kind of hated them when I first got it, but they've kind of grown on me for a while. But most people at the car show that looked at it absolutely loved it. Loved those taillights. But so I guess for now they'll stay on here. I tell you, the power steering has made it a totally different car, but it drives and rides great. I took this thing to Spanish Springs Saturday night, and people just absolutely loved this paint job. It turned out really nice. It's a pleasure to drive it. It is, it really is. It drives better than any old car I've ever had.
For even more about Roger and his T-Bird, take a look at the Love My Ride section in Saturday's Daily Sun. Up next, crafters meet weekly for friendship and creativity.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
The link between falling and hearing loss is well documented. Believe it or not, people with hearing loss are 3 times more likely to have a severe fall. And we all know what happens with a severe fall. You wind up hospitalized. In a lot of cases, you break your hip. A lot of people die within 12 months of that break, unfortunately. So the great news is just treating your hearing loss significantly reduces your fall risk.
Every Tuesday afternoon at the Fruitland Park Library, residents like Debbie Kassam come together for a creative outlet known as Knitting with Mila.
People come in and say, which of you is Mila? But Mila has passed away, but we loved her so much that we can't change the name of the group, so it stays Knitting with Mila. She was a wonderful person, by far the best knitter in the group. Most of us knit, some of us crochet, some of us do both, some of us don't do any. Sometimes we just need to talk to each other, and it's a group of 6 to 8 to 10 women that had nothing in common, that now have something in common, and we have become best of friends. We've all helped each other, and we learn from each other. I've learned an awful lot from these ladies. What happens here stays here, and we just wouldn't miss it. Any of us wouldn't miss a Tuesday if we don't have to. We try to do one project a year. We have donated to the neonatal center. We have made baskets for rescue animals. We have done blankets for churches, for baptisms. So we like to do something like that. But everybody just kind of works on their own and gets help when they need it. But we do try to do something to help out through the library. If you can teach any of these skills, knitting or crocheting, we'd love to have you come, because some of us can do it, but we're not very good teachers. We tried at one time to work with children in the summer, and that didn't work out too good. But if you can teach it, it's great. If not, if you want to learn it, we have materials, we have yarn and needles, and we can start you out. And even if you want to bring a sewing machine in and sew, we don't care. Just come and enjoy the being with these ladies.
Knitting with Mila meets from 1 to 3 p.m. every Tuesday at the Fruitland Park Library, and anyone is welcome to join them. In just a couple of weeks, you can attend an art show to see the work of some of your neighbors. The inaugural Fine Art Society exhibit will include more than 60 original works of art for sale within the mediums of acrylics, oils, and watercolor. This curated exhibit features award-winning artists. There will also be guest speakers and live music. This event is free and open to the public from 5 to 9 p.m. Saturday, October 7th at Eisenhower Recreation. We'll be back with more news from Florida's friendliest hometown.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN. You're living the dream. Fun times and great tunes. Jackhammering the rock and roll, delighting up the dance in R&B. It's your Villages house party on your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
The best mix of music, the songs you love. Your Villages soundtrack, WVLG.
When you visit Cody's, you're walking into a great bar with fantastic drink options, including 2-for-1 happy hour, and a very cool place to eat with great food and phenomenal service.
I love the BOGO fajitas every Wednesday, and we love coming here and feel like family.
Just like family, with loads of smiles for you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Halloween is more than a month away, but the Village's entertainment is seeking some sweet donations. This year's Hometown Halloween event is scheduled for October 27th and 28th at the Brownwood Paddock Square. The annual candy drive is going on now through October 20th to help support Trunk or Treat, where area residents hand out wrapped candy to local kids. There are 3 ways you can donate a bag of candy to this event. You can drop off your donation to any regional recreation center, drop it off at the Village's box office locations in either Brownwood, Old Mill Playhouse, or the Sharon, or just bring it by the Car Club Showcase happening September 30th at Brownwood Paddock Square, or go to any market night in October and drop off your candy. Help make this a fun community event. This past Saturday was the monthly cruise-in held at Spanish Springs Town Square. Enjoy these images from this community-wide event captured by Daily Sun photojournalist India Panton.
Oh,
It's time now for a brief commercial break.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Going on now at Kart World Golf Cars, the summer clearance. All new 2023 club cars and Garias must go.
Buy now and save big. Model year and discounts up to $1,250.
Whether you're in the market for a 2, 4, or 6-seater with gas, electric, or lithium power, Kart World has it.
There's never been a better time to buy.
Hurry, don't miss out. When these cars are gone, so are these prices.
If you have a hearing loss but won't wear a hearing aid, we have exciting news for you.
It's the Lyric Invisible Hearing System. It's placed deep in your ear canal, it's completely undetectable, and the insertion process takes only minutes with no surgery, medication, or pain involved.
You wear it 24 hours a day, there's no maintenance and no batteries to change.
You can sleep, shower, and exercise with it.
In practically the time it's taken us to tell you about this hearing device, we just fit this patient.
Call right now and find out if Lyric is right for you.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Village's Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. This week was full of shows going on sale, from the rock and roll of ZZ Top to the delights of Cher's hits in the musical The Cher Show. First on the list of shows that went on sale, Fandango, the tribute to ZZ Top, comes to Savannah Center for the first time, November 8th, to pay homage to everyone's favorite rock band. Returning to Savannah Center, Fleetwood Flashback, a faithful tribute to the music of Fleetwood Mac, is on sale and will be here November 9th. And back by popular demand, Rocky's Big Band meets rock and roll, with guest stars Dennis Stefano and Peggy March will be at Savannah Center on December 7th. Sing some Shambhala and Joy to the World, because Three Dog Night will be back at the Sharon December 2nd to play for you. And also on the list of popular bands coming to the Sharon, pop country band Lone Star is bringing their tour to the Villages on December 7th. Another name you may recognize and want to add to your ticket wish list, Marie Osmond is coming to the Sharon December 16th in time for the holidays with her show, An Orchestral Christmas. And finally, the Cher Show has individual tickets going on sale this week. This musical story of Cher's rise to pop icon is part of the Broadway subscription. The Cher Show will be at the Sharon February 20th and 21st. You can find tickets to all these amazing shows online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at box office locations in Brownwood, Spanish Springs, and Lake Sumter Landing, and even over the phone. That's your Entertainment Beat for this week, and I'll see you next time.
Thanks, Natalie. Live musical entertainment, of course, is available here every day of the year. And these are the bands ready to perform for you Saturday night. That's all the news we have for you now. Pick up a copy of Saturday's Daily Sun for a local church's upcoming concert series calendar. Enjoy your weekend and keep enjoying the Village's lifestyle.
Central Florida, the only name you need to know for a great used car is Jenkins. We take in trades from all over the state, so we can offer you access to over 1,500 quality pre-owned cars and trucks at every Jenkins location. Every one is fully inspected and reconditioned to our highest standards. Plus, we've got finance plans for everyone. Looking to sell? You'll get more at Jenkins. Get paid on the spot, even if you buy somewhere else. So if you're buying or selling a pre-owned vehicle, the only name to know is the Jenkins Auto Group.